Hey guys, Jim from Beast Mode Builds here. Sorry I haven't put out any videos for a little bit. I've been super busy doing a lot of cool stuff with cars. Haven't had much time to put any videos together, so I'm going to start doing that ASAP and get them out to you. But this video is going to be my 92 Honda Civic. I already have one video out for it. This will be the second one now. I wanted to go over the car some more before it does go off the paint. I figured I'd take the time and film a little bit here. So here you go. Hi guys. All right, so I've been working on the head quite a bit, doing some more port work. Got my new header flange in. Uh, got these little pieces that transition it from the oval to this to a round. It's kind of nice. I usually make my pipes. I just clamp them down until they actually go to that shape anyway. But figured, what the hell, I'll give this a try and see if I like them or not. Has a nice little recess in there, so I was kind of happy about that. I'll replace these nasty looking bolts, but wanted to bolt it down in place and be able to finish the port job. Wow, that came out bright. So I port matched this to the header flange. I think it came out pretty good. Just finished getting it polished up. Didn't do like a final polish, but it's already pretty damn good. So I'm pretty happy with how this port came out. Looks like it's gonna flow really well. This one is not gasket matched. You can see, or matched to the flange rather, because the gasket's actually a little smaller than the flange anyway. But that's okay, because I'll port that out to match the flange anyway. But got all the cylinders ported, or the exhaust ports ported on all four. Cleaned up pretty good. This is the first one I went through and actually gasket matched, so I thought it came out pretty nice. I'll go through and do the rest and then get started on the intake side. So I got it back together. So turbo's back in, header's back on, head's back together. I redid my throttle linkage there. Redid that plate, cleaned it up a little bit nicer. A little more presentable that way, I think. So, coming along, making some progress. Okay, I did miss a bunch of stuff, obviously. Unfortunately, the problem is I lost some of the footage. I don't know if it got corrupted or deleted or whatever, but here is the car in its kind of final state before it goes off to paint. I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I did. I'm sure maybe I might be repeating myself with some of it, but I'm going to go over it anyway. So, first off, I'll start here at the corner. I built a battery tray, which has a little Odyssey battery. This sucker saves about 30 pounds of weight insanely. It's like 10 pounds or something like that, 9 pounds. Pretty light. Got my catch can back there. That is a New Speed strut tower bar that I cleaned and polished down. It used to be black. I did mate this intake. This is a B16 intake manifold off of a like a Del Sol SI, something like that, or Civic SI. I was able to make a bracket there for the throttle cable. Had to make that actually to make this work. So, but I mated that B16 intake manifold to my B20 head. Now I don't know if I showed actually putting the head together, but I ended up putting Skunk 2 cams in the thing. They're actually Skunk 2 stage 2 turbo cams and a Ferrea valve train with the valve springs and whatnot. So this sucker will now rev to the moon and make all kinds of power. A couple things I did miss. Sorry about the rusted out turbo housing there. I guess they all eventually do that. That's not the housing that's going to stay on there. That one's a little too small. But that is a 3582 turbo, dual ceramic ball bearings. Basically, I made a custom header for it, top mount. There's some picks in there that I threw in, but that came out pretty good. Fits pretty neat. So, and then custom exhaust the whole way. So I was able to do some turbo piping. I do have a front mount on this sucker. It is a big one, so I don't have much room here. It's pretty massive though. It's a 4-inch core, so thing will flow like crazy. I had that on my Integra before, going a different route with the Integra, so I was able to utilize that here. Got this radiator to fit in there. This actually was a cheapie off of I don't know, eBay or Amazon, but actually is pretty nice. The welds on it are pretty good. Nice design, I like it. It's a pretty thick core, so that should do well. Put some aftermarket motor mounts in there. Oh, what else did I do? Put a new master cylinder in the car and brake booster that's brand new. Make sure all that stuff works. This is a clutch reservoir. Yeah, with a new clutch master cylinder. This was an automatic car before, so I actually had to add all that stuff and make it a hydraulic clutch setup. So, other than that, the thing's all torn down at the moment. You can see I got the doors off. Thing's in a pretty ugly state. Got the hatch off. The rear tailgate. I love saying tailgate on a car. That's awesome. I was able to put the shifter in. Made a little block off plate because this was an automatic car. That's all sealed up now. The thing shifts awesome. It's amazing, the shifter. So the interior is real dirty right now, but it's in awesome shape. It's pretty mint. Did take pretty good care of this car overall for interior. These are my Integra seats. my Integra only has like 60-some thousand miles on it, so they're in pretty good shape. I was able to put this carbon fiber hood on it. That was not a cheap investment there, but well worth the money. It came out really nice. Got some struts for it. They're also carbon fiber. They're NRGs. They came out pretty cool, but overall I love the build. Hope you guys do too. Maybe I'll do a startup video so you guys can hear it run. So unfortunately, I went to start the car, and I let the battery die. So it's on the charger now. Let me flip. All right. So a couple other things I forgot to mention. I did actually upgrade the rods and pistons in this engine. Flip it around here. So I did upgrade the rods and pistons. They are Wiseco pistons, and I forget what brand I put in there for, I think Manly rods, but the engine is built pretty stout now. So I actually said screw it and just started throwing parts at it. As I started building, the thing just snowballed out of control, really. I was going to do just kind of a light build on the car, and ended up going nuts with it. So the thing should make some serious power, way more than I ever hoped it to. So realistically, I'm probably going to end up just keeping the power turned down on the thing for the most part. Just to keep it together. It is going to be my street car, so it's more for fun than anything on this one. So I'll do a running video and stuff with it then shortly. But now this one's pretty much ready. Once it goes off the paint, I'm starting on the Integra. So that's going to be the big build. I made some of the stuff going on. I got a heck of a mess here, but that is my Quaife sequential trans and gear set sitting right there. So this will be a sequential in the Integra. It will go all-wheel drive, and I am going to do a billet block and possibly a fully built either billet head if 4-piston ever comes out with a good one, or I may put one together. I'm not sure, so I haven't decided 100% yet. But that's going to be a big, nasty project. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up to date as I start to put this monster together. So I think you guys will like it. Plus, stay tuned for more content on my Volkswagen and my Civic coming up here soon. So, all right, guys. This is Jim with Beast Mode Builds. Thanks again. Bye.